Hey guys, Sarge here. I have a holster that I've been using quite a bit, and this is the McKinatec Slimline Talon. It's a pretty nice holster. Right up front, guys, it is for the Shield 45, and the reason why I'm kind of wanting to talk about this holster is I'm going to start getting into a whole holster series, talking about Kydex holsters versus leather holsters, some of the myths that are out there, right? And then obviously some of the truths that we know through using the holsters every day and seeing them in training or seeing them in just real life in general. Why is this a big deal? So I have been on the hunt for a good holster for this Smith and Wesson Shield for as long as I've owned it. The biggest issue that I have, as you guys know, when it comes to concealment, right, it isn't just a one-piece setup. You really have to have all the concealment pieces together to make it properly function to your benefit. Meaning, you have to have a proper belt, right? So the belt is paramount in that. It is not. Don't think you could have a really nice holster like this McKinatec Slimline Talon and go get a $20 Walmart belt and think that you're going to have as good as results as someone who has a proper gun belt supporting the weight of the gun and everything else. But the holster does play a part into it. I would just say that the gun belt itself is the foundation that you build off of everything else with. The issue that I've had, so this is a very small gun. I believe the measurements are like it's an inch overall thickness or like very close to that. So very small gun, should be super easy to conceal. The issue that I have found is, in a lot of like tighter shirts or, not like medium shirts, but, you're not trying to look like you have a parachute hanging around you. Sometimes whenever you go to actually walk or, do certain functions that you actually do in real life that people don't show you when they advertise for holsters, the gun sticks out quite a bit. And I started noticing that all the holsters I had for it was like, man, these aren't concealing this tiny gun, but I have holsters that can easily conceal a full-size P220. Okay, I'll just carry a full-size gun. And that's kind of the route I went with it, is I can conceal carry a bigger gun easier than I can some of these smaller guns just on how their holsters are made. And ultimately what I found, a lot of the holsters made for these smaller slimline pistols are adding so much extra bulk to it, and they're not set up at a proper carry angle. And what do I mean by that? The placement of the pistol grip itself, right? So the angle that the pistol grip is sitting at, and then where that is overall sitting in at on your belt line. That all plays a factor into it, right? So if you don't have a proper appendix holster, you're trying to carry the holster appendix, you're probably not going to have as good as results as if you would have just got a proper appendix holster. One of the reasons why I like this holster is extremely thin, and this is hands down the best holster for any of the slimline pistols that you have. I have no doubt in saying that just from seeing it myself. The wing and this clip work both at the appendix position and at the 3 or 4 o'clock position, depending on where you want to carry, and you'll have no issues with this. I personally will carry this in shorts and a shirt, belt, no belt, whatever it is, and it works just fine as long as the pants or shorts can be pulled tight enough and you're good. But no concealment issues with this pistol whatsoever, right? And there are times, it's getting hot now where I'm at. It's like 100 degrees outside, so tank tops or something that effect is normally the attire. I don't want to have to walk around in a full 3-piece jacket suit thing to conceal a pistol. So in a lot of the times, this is used as a secondary option. And even if it is let's just say in some of the situations I go to, this is a primary option, right? Maybe I'm going out getting the mail, run down the road real quick. I do not feel undergunned with the Smith and Wesson Shield Chamberlain 45 ACP. So let's take a quick tabletop look, guys, and we'll look a little bit closer into the holster. Hey guys, so here is a close-up of the Slimline Talon here. And like I was telling you guys, I was looking for a slimmer holster to go with it, and it just doesn't get much slimmer than this. McKinatec really knocked it out of the park. So just so you guys can kind of see some of the angles there. Here's the view from the top. And I'm a huge proponent of having the wing on the holster. I think it really makes all the difference in the world. We'll show this side of it too. But really minimal design, guys. And that's what I really like the most about it. Also, if we look up close on this McKinatec, you'll see that all of these edges are blended. Okay. And a lot of holster companies really don't do that. And you'll see that they have really rough edges on there. You will not see that with any McKinatec holster. He does take his time with each and every one, making sure that it is, you know, perfect and to his specifications of what he wants the holster to be. So very nice holster, guys. The clip up close, just so you all can see it, is their normal McKinatec clip. And these are like the only clips that I really like, just because they go underneath the belt. As opposed to, I think they're called a foamy clip or something like that. They're just garbage. But these are phenomenal clips. I've had no issues with these. I also will put this on a pair of gym shorts, just that have a drawstring. And this holds it tight enough to it to where I can draw the gun. The holster stays in the pants. But the wing, just so you guys can see that as well. Okay, but very nice holster, guys. Very, very nicely detailed. Okay, so there's a holster. Let's get back to the tabletop. All right, guys. So as you can see there, little up close with the holster. Like I've talked about too, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I am a huge fan of how he blends the edges. The craftsmanship of his holsters are just better than any of the other ones that I've seen or even used. So very nice there, guys. When it comes to your slimline subcompact pistols, make sure you guys are getting a proper holster for them, because you're not doing it justice if you don't, right? So go check out this line. He makes them for more than just, you know, obviously the shield and stuff, guys. So go check it out. I'm sure he has your pistol there. Something I am going to be working on is kind of a comparison with the difference of carrying a pistol like this as opposed to maybe a Glock 19 or, you know, the M&P compacts or the P320s, and kind of looking at, what are the advantages and disadvantages from you carrying a smaller single stack pistol compared to a double stack pistol that in the right holster maybe you can conceal just the same, right? But that's kind of the next series light that we're going to go to. Then obviously, like I discussed before, we're also going to look at holster setups, leather versus Kydex holsters, and go over some of the myths that are out there. What I will tell you guys, if you guys have the M&P Shield 45, or if you have any pistol of this variant, or, you know, this size or anything like it, you're not going to go wrong with this holster whatsoever. This is going to be my 100% holster for the Shield. I'm not going to switch it out to anything else. And if you guys come take a class or anything like that, you're up there with me, and you guys want to see this holster set up, all you got to do is ask, and I'll let you guys check it out there on the range. So as always, guys, stay tuned for more. There's a lot of good content about to come out. There's a lot of good things in the works, okay? So I appreciate you guys for sticking around and for watching these videos. As always, if you guys have a question or anything like that, please leave it in the comments. You guys can find me over on Instagram at Shooting It With The Sarge. Sarge out.